Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. This is a podcast about Sakamichi series idols Yoshimoto, Zaka46, Keyakizaka46, the other Keyakizaka46, and Nogizaka46. Oh, yeah, I am Boy. I'm joined by Jimmy and Josh. As always, we have a lot to talk about this episode. Oh, man. But before that, how are you guys? How you guys been since the last time?
It's been rough, man. It's been a very rough week
For
to be
all
an Idol fan.
Yeah.
Yep. The three of us, we are fans of Sakamichi series, but
Oh, really?
we also like other idol groups and stuff. And there's been a lot of things happening, not just in Sakamichi series, but just in the idol fandom, I guess, in general.
Yeah.
So it's been rough.
Last year, I became a fan of Baby Raids Japan after seeing them at J-Pop Summit. And I'm like, when I say became, like, I fell in pretty hard, right? Like just started downloading everything I could find. I like binged watched their show.
Dude went hard
As
on
you
Baby
do,
Raids.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I freaking love this group, man. And then they announced they're disbanding, and now they had their last live, right?
Yeah.
And then they released a new version of the GOAT song, "You Walk Your Brand New Days." It's their farewell and beginning version, and I cried. It made me cry. I said
Yeah.
it. I'm not ashamed.
I'm also quite a fan of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they disbanded over the weekend. Actually, like yesterday.
Yeah.
As of
yeah,
the recording of this. I also saw that J-Pop Summit, and I've been a fan of theirs for a little bit longer than Jimmy has, but they're great.
Were?
Yes, yeah, they disbanded. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Individually, they are still great, though.
Yeah, of course. But like they weren't the only group that disbanded over the weekend, which is crazy.
They were not.
Right?
Yeah.
So Baby Ray's this like a rock style, idol music, as well as this other group called Paspo, and they also disbanded, and I like them too. They disbanded like 2 days before Baby Ray's did. What happened? What is going on, man?
Something's in the water, making all these managers decide to quit.
Right.
Yeah, like, we've had enough. Let's.
They're like, no more of this. But in addition to the Sakamichi series news that we're gonna talk about later, it's been so rough, man.
Yeah. For those who've been keeping up with it, I guess the Produce 48 group, iZone, right? Is that
Eyes one.
Eyes one, whatever. I don't know. IZ asterisk one.
One.
I don't know. Anyways, I guess they're popping off now, and then people are really upset because the 48 girls are in it, or they're like 2.5 years, just no 48 group stuff.
They just
right?
disappear. It's like a 2.5 year hiatus.
That's rough. Two
Yeah,
and a
that's
half
rough.
years. You know how long that is?
That's a long time.
That's eternity in idol years.
That's how old Keyakizaka is, man.
Yeah.
So I'm here like, man,
lot can happen in
really
that
dodged a
time.
bullet with that hiatus, guys. Whew.
Close one.
Jimmy, you saved yourself.
Yeah.
It was, maybe your curse is a blessing in disguise.
Maybe, dude. Maybe Monica will come back from her hiatus just in time for the next single. They're like, hey, you know what? To celebrate you coming back, let's make you center. Now I'm just getting myself excited for things that
Don't do it. Don't do it.
never gonna happen. Like I got myself all excited for M Stay last week. Oh, is it? And then just Suzumon again, dude.
Suzumon.
You little punk.
But yeah, if you're an idol fan, I hope you're good, man.
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
You be careful out there. It's been rough.
Drowning in the tears over here. But yeah, Josh, how you been, man?
I've been alright.
You good? Cool. Nothing
That's
new.
all. Nothing new.
Okay.
Yeah,
right on.
nothing new. Yeah. Same old,
he's-
same old.
He's a little broken up. His favorite Keyakizaka members gonna be
Yeah.
graduating.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Yone
You got it.
What's her? Is that
Yone.
Tani.
Okay.
good? Yes.
Yonetani.
Oh, Nanami.
Okay. There you go.
Nanami.
I remember the Nanami
That's,
part.
that's her name. Okay.
I'm actually gonna go see her at a handshake.
Yeah.
Hey.
At least
Everybody-
you get to say goodbye. That's,
Yeah. Speaking
yes.
of saying goodbye, the reason why we mention her is because she is graduating.
Oh man, that segue. Yes.
dude.
That's right. The
By the
Kanji
way-
Keyakizaka member Yonetani Nanami will be graduating very soon. In fact, as soon as the next single comes out, she'll be gone.
Yes.
Yeah,
And-
so all the ambivalent stuff, this single will be her last bunch of activities for the group.
If you guys have any good things I can tell her during the handshake, other than she has a glow up.
Yeah,
Let me know.
Glow up the nani.
Yone-san no grow up psycho deshita. See, that's I was thinking this as soon as I saw it. We should have known, because there's no glow up stronger than the So Senkyo glow up, or not So Senkyo, the Sotsugyo glow up. All right, like that is the strongest, the graduation glow up. Every time someone's about to leave the group, they start looking all pretty. It is like a certifiable fact. And so we just thought like, oh, this is the strongest. This is the strongest new group glow up we've ever seen.
This is all proven. If you have the Keyaki book, you would know how strong the glow up is. If I can find the picture.
See, what we didn't know that it was, in fact, two separate glow ups all at once.
It just combined together to make the ultimate
Yeah,
glow.
to make the ultimate one.
Ultimate glow.
It was the new group glow up combined with the graduation glow up. Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that picture, man. The glow up is so strong. God damn. But yeah.
like- It's that refresh.
The ambivalent handshake will be her last activity with Keyakizaka. And so she posted a blog. That's how she announced her graduation. And then, just pretty much, it's been real, fam.
Yeah.
Time for me to go to school and be a scientist or whatever that she wanted to do. Pretty true to the focus on studies graduation. I think we all kind of realize that she's like a very studious girl, right? And
Yeah,
They
she
kinda
never
brought
played
that
off
up.
as like, oh, hey, I want to be on TV and make a fool of myself kind of character.
yeah, we always joke that she's the most normal
Yeah.
member of Keyakizaka,
the
right?
most
Everyone
sane
else
person.
is weird, or like they all have something weird about them. But Yone is like the most totally like normal person. She's all level-headed and stuff.
Like, oh, why are you guys hugging each other like that?
Oh, this is gay.
Nice.
But I guess you could yeah, it makes sense, right? It's like
Yeah, the writing was definitely on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Like not, of course I'm like sad to see her going. Like but it makes a lot of sense. I'm not too surprised. Like if any one of them was going to graduate to focus on studies, like,
it would be
gonna
her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have like balanced the two equally. She probably would have prioritized one over the other.
Yeah, and it just seems like from the beginning her interest was always more on that, So, I mean, I can get it. It's like you can only divide up your time so many ways before it catches up.
Yeah. If you're not like
you got-
committed enough, or especially like because
Yeah.
Yuka is in college right now,
Yeah.
and she's doing that. So I mean,
Yeah.
she's able to divide her time equally. But I mean, if you're not,
It's because
I
like
don't-
if
yeah.
your passion's not even. right?
yeah.
So I just think they just came to a point where her passions was more in her studies than being in an idol group, which is fine.
Also, she's younger than Sugai.
Yuka, yeah.
She started in Keyakizaka when she was still in high school, right? So there's probably a lot of stuff she had to like think over and like make her decisions. Right? In comparison, Sugai was already out of high school, right? So
So she already had time to think about all that and everything.
yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, she wasn't in like a transitional period in her life when she joined the group, right? I mean, yeah, I'm sure you guys all feel the same way. We just wish her the best. You know, just be happy.
That part in the blog where she's like, "We'll never see each other again, but please keep supporting Keyakizaka." I was like, "Oh, damn, dude, damn."
Does that mean we're not
Got
doing
him.
Instagram?
I'll ask her for you, Jimmy. I'll ask her. Instagram?
Dude,
That is,
you know,
a killer.
yeah,
right
just be happy, do well with your studies, be the best damn little microbiologist you can be. If that's what you're doing. If you find a man, make sure he treats you well. If you retroactively decide that, hey, all that gay stuff was okay, and you find a girl instead, make sure she treats you well. Whatever it is, just, surround yourself with people that will love you and care about you and support you with whatever you're doing. I'll miss you. And I know it's over. Oh.
I love you. And I miss you.
I love you, miss you, and I know it's over.
Oh man, it'd be cool if she becomes like a scientist and shows up in like idol shows.
That's
It's like,
great,
Yonetani Sensei is here. She's gonna explain all this shit.
Dude, what I want is like years down the road, I'll be like just perusing Google, and I'm like, oh, there was another Nobel Peace Prize awarded to Yonetani Nanami.
Woo! That's my girl.
Oh, okay, all right.
Got him with the science.
Friggin' discovered the cure to like cancer and shit. You know.
Oh man. But yeah. At the end of the year, that's it, man.
Yep. I'll tell her goodbye for all of us.
Yes. When is the handshake you have, Josh?
November 4th.
November 4th.
It's not the last of the handshakes, but
It's not the last. Okay, so her last is probably towards the end of the year then, like in December, maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
And so if Keyakizaka releases another single this year, she's not gonna be in it, obviously.
Can we go back when our love was strong?
Yeah. So lost another one, guys. Just another one's gone or is going.
And if you think that's it for today, you're in for a surprise. But let's move on.
You have to wait till later in the show to hear about that one.
The one that you guys already know about.
The one that I already made a video on, and you've probably already seen it.
Josh, you're supposed to save that for the show.
Yes, man. But yeah, let's keep going here with the current events real quick. We're still on Keyakizaka. So, Hiragana Keyakizaka will be appearing at Tokyo Girls Collection Kiyakyushu. TGC Kiyakyushu later on in the year.
Where's Kiyakyushu?
Kiyakyushu is like southern west, because Japan goes like it's like a banana, right? It's like towards the bottom. It's in the
Yeah.
It's near like Fukuoka and stuff, right?
Oh, okay.
If I'm correct on this. Yeah, it's in Kyushu.
Yeah, that
Obviously.
Kita means that north part.
Yeah, so it's on the bottom, like near Fukuoka.
It's like where the end of the banana meets the little tip, you know?
Oh, all the way there.
Here, let me
Because
bring up the
Kyushu
maps.
would be the rest of the tip. But it's where the top of the tip
just
where
the
it meets
tip.
the banana.
Okay.
Just the tip. There,
But,
see, it's in the southern part of Japan, closest to Fukuoka. Yeah, so Hiragana is gonna be there.
Oh.
They're gonna perform at the event, and also a few of them will model. So
We got some Sakamichi series in general modeling, right?
yeah, but Hiragana is the only one performing so far. As that's what was announced. So Kato Shiho will model, as well as Kosaka now, and Takamoto Ayaka and Sasaki Kumi. Yes. But also, yeah, we have other Sakamichi series members from Nogizaka. We got Mayan.
That's where all the money went.
We got
That's why I couldn't afford the performances, dude.
we got Matsumura.
Ooh,
And
Natsun.
Yamashita Mizuki.
What did you write here?
Mizuki Zook.
Yes. Mizuki. And also from Keyakizaka, Kanji Keyakizaka, we have
Pone.
Kobayashi Yui, Pon, yeah. Habu Mizuho, Watanabe Rika, and Risa. Yeah. So, the usual model people will be attending also if you're into the models, right?
Someone stop Habu, please.
Stop that girl. She's become too strong.
She's preying on the weak. She knows my Oshimen's on hiatus. She's like, he must be getting desperate. Time to step it up.
Well, you gotta vilify Habu like that. Man. She's just a,
Habu, no.
she's just a sweet girl.
I'll be faithful, Habu. You take your anime elsewhere.
Your temptations. Take your temptations away.
Just projecting all this shit on her.
Yep.
Nah, Habu's good. Habu's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that'd be cool. Hiragana's performing, like on Girls Ward, a lot of Hiragana girls modeled, but only kanji performed. So that's cool, man. They're getting their own little thing. So.
And you know who else is getting a little thing? Keyakizaka with a brand new show.
Oh man. Yeah, yes they are.
Too bad it's only like 5 minutes long.
Oh yeah. It's called Zakutto Keyakizaka46, and it will start October 6th on Fuji TV. It'll air from 3:25 to 3:30 p.m.
Very specific time.
Yeah, it's a short show. It's much like the Apupuri or whatever show that they have going on right now.
The Instagram one where they don't have Instagrams, but they take pictures for Instagram.
Yeah, the fake Insta bio one where it's like, they go to random places and it's like, this looks like a cool Instagram worthy picture right here. But it seems like this show will be different. They will help people solve everyday problems or something like that.
Oh, that sounds cool. That's like that one show.
Okay.
I can't remember.
I'm not sure if I trust Keyakizaka to help solve my everyday problems. They're all pretty stupid in this group, We had one smart one, and she's graduating, so I don't know, guys.
Well, you can try.
No, Neru's still there. Neru's still there.
Yeah, Neru's still there.
So you can try. There's on the website. I think there's like a submission form where you can, mail in your everyday trouble, dude.
Jimmy, what's an everyday trouble you have?
Name, age, gender, where you live here.
Oh, thank you
Phone
for
number, mail address.
The Crunky Fund, Michael, sending us the bits.
Oh, thank you, Michael.
Yeah, and
we can buy half a Crunky now.
Okay, so if I were to ask Keyakizaka to help solve my problems, I would ask them how. I don't know. I have nothing. I was trying to think of something stupid.
Well, if you did,
how do I eat all of this shaved ice, Nako?
Yes,
fast.
And so you would enter it here, and please keep it to 200 characters, which in Japan it's pretty easy, right?
It's a lot. Yeah.
You can have a word like
that's like 200 words practically.
You can have like a word like kuruma or something, right? Which is
just one.
6 characters if you write it in Romaji, but it's only one character.
Yeah, dude, you ever
or
have to write
Keyakizaka,
a paper for like a Japanese class? It's like, oh, okay, it needs to be like 250 words, and I'm like, I was in journalism. I in high school, I didn't do that 250 words in my sleep, and you're like, oh, it's only been like
buddy.
30, dude.
I'll just write everything in hiragana. Damn.
That'll get him.
Yeah.
I should ask them something like really complicated. Like, I don't know.
I'm having trouble with proxies and Premiere Pros.
Dear Keyakizaka, I'm having issue utilizing my posterior chain in my squat movement. I feel like I'm very quad dominant, but I don't want to rely on that only. How do I incorporate more glute and lower back? Please write back.
XO.
With the big kanji words, because it's all like, medical, like medical jargon and stuff.
Yeah. Ushiru chain, dude.
They're like, oh, this is very interesting. This guy seems like he's a powerlifter. Let's go to his place. So they fly over, remember?
Yeah.
Jimmy, irashaimasu ka? Like how the Japanese variety works. They like go to your gym and stuff.
Yeah.
Sumimasen, and then they like see you over there lifting, and it's like the zoom,
Yeah. The punch zoom, like
the narration. Tune in next week when we see him lift.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's anything like the Instagram one, or even like the Baito one that Nogizaka did, it'll have like multiple episodes to cover one problem, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I assume.
They might do like one small, since this day is like everyday problems. It's kind of like might be like a quick thing to solve.
Maybe. But so far the trend is it's like 2 to 3 episodes per whatever, right?
I think the Instagram one was just like one member for every episode, right?
Oh, was it? I don't know.
I think
I've
so.
only seen like one episode.
Oh, I think it's only one member
It's the
per
episode
episode.
with my Oshimen, so.
Fair enough.
So should be pretty interesting. I'll check out at least one episode because I did for all the other ones.
Oh, okay. I
The
think
Watanabe Urisa episode, dude.
Yep. Yeah, and so that does it for some Keyakizaka news.
Everyone,
Now-
take a deep breath.
It's time for Nogizaka news, and you know what that means? Some more tears.
Yeah, we ain't done here, dude.
Please refer to the top right GIFs that are playing right now.
Yes, you got my boy ACDC, and then the Asahi Nagu cast up there.
Yeah, dude.
Crying.
The Asahi Nagu cast missing the main character, Nishino Nanase, who will from now on also be missing from the main roster of Nogizaka46, as she has just now announced her graduation earlier this week.
Indeed.
She'll be still participating in activities throughout the rest of the year, but then I think after that, it's going to be nothing until her graduation concert sometime next year.
Obviously, that hasn't been decided yet, but yeah, her activities stopping at the end. So Kohaku, probably her last thing with Nogizaka. And after that, God. So she posted a blog.
It's
very
funny. This calendar goes to December and then February, but she won't be here in February.
the calendar manufacturers did not foresee her graduation. Well, technically, she's still in Nogizaka, unless her graduation concert is like in January or something.
Yeah. Whenever that date is, right? That's like,
Oh,
she's still in. She just, her activities will have ceased.
what if they do it on the birthday? Ooh.
What if they do it on the final day on February? Because then this is when it runs out. And then if you look over here, Nanase isn't there anymore.
Oh,
So maybe they're
they knew
foretelling
all
it. Maybe they're
along.
foretelling it. Maybe they're
the
foretelling it.
calendar manufacturer with that clairvoyance.
They're probably the first to know. You know, they're like, hey, just so you know, I know you're doing this calendar. It's good for the next year, but I won't be here for that last one. So just go ahead and take me out. Oh, got it, coach.
Just cross it out.
But yeah, she posted a blog. It's like her first blog post in a minute, I think.
In a minute, yeah. A hot
And
one.
it's very like low key and Nishino Nanase of her to do that, right? You know, most girls will like do it at a live or something. Like,
You know, can I say I like that? I mean, obviously for Yone-san, I kind of saw it happening, but for Nanase, that they both broke it out themselves through a blog. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like lately a lot of like the newspapers and different like outlets always announce it like in a big graduation before
Yeah.
you hear anything from the girls themselves.
This-
Which kind of like for me it sucks.
This particular thing happened to my last two Oshimen from the other group. The newspaper, dude. It wasn't on their own accord. It happened with Matsui Rena, right?
Yeah.
She was gonna say
No,
that.
it was on. She was gonna say it on the radio. Right?
Yeah, she was gonna say it on All Night Nippon.
All Night Nippon.
But
Whether they beat her to
a
it.
newspaper beat her to it.
Yeah, dude, I freaking hate that, dude. It's just like.
So someone's selling information is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just insider stuff, right? Which is
Yeah.
in every industry, I guess. But that's pretty cool. They keep it like pretty low key. In her blog, she said she discussed it with management like a year ago or something like that. As at least started planning to graduate.
Kind of phase out or whatever.
Yeah, and start working towards her eventual departure. But she's like, yeah, I've been here in this group for like 7 years, which doesn't seem true, right? It's like, what, really?
Yeah. It seems like time went by so fast with them, right?
Yeah.
This kind of parallels the other groups.
Jeez. Yeah,
Ace, she was also in that group as the face for 7 years, right? Yeah, she basically just said, yeah, it's time for new shit, right? It's nothing. I don't think she actually like goes into detail in the blog. There's probably translations all over the place, but you can go search for that.
She hasn't said what she's going to do or anything. So
Yeah, she hasn't. But it's assuming.
I'm sure we'll still see nothing around.
she's
Yeah.
talented enough that
It's not like
we'll
she's
see.
gonna go to school or whatever. She's 24. But she's in a lot of movies, dramas, modeling.
Variety
Very popular
shows.
in that area. So I would reckon she'd stay in those things. Maybe that's the thing she wants to like go out and challenge more, right?
Yeah.
Focus more on that.
Now that Nogizaka has like given her all these opportunities, time to go.
And that's
out.
what it's all about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always compared being an Idol fan to being like a college football fan, because at some point they're gonna graduate. This is not the eternal job unless you're Yukiden, but that's a separate story.
Yeah, it's the same for the idols themselves, right? They are the players. Those people move
Some of
on
them-
to other things.
Some will make it to the NFL, and you'll see more of them in the future. But some opt to, it's not that they weren't good enough; they just decided to do other things.
Yeah.
And then there are some that just wasn't good enough. That's just the sad truth. But so you just gotta be ready for that, right? With the idol fandom.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm taking this particularly well. If it was my
this,
Oshimen, I'd be like,
I was kind of. This is kind of unexpected. So this made me like more sad than it should have, for some reason.
Because it was so unexpected.
Because I think most people expected Mayan to go
Mayan to go
before
first,
Or
yeah.
the
Nanase,
older ones, right?
Yeah, I mean, like I even joked that she was gonna announce her graduation at Tokyo Dome. Mayan, that is. But
Yeah.
I didn't expect Nanase to go before her, so I think a lot of people did too.
it was all the hashtag Fumetsu no Kokoro wa love love.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that made me so sad. Like,
yeah.
oh man,
Dude, I was
it's like so sweet too. But
If you guys don't know what that is, that's the theme song she had for one of her shows.
Video girl.
Video Girl Eye.
Video Girl
yeah.
Eye. That's the lyric in the song called Fumetsu no Kokoro. And a lot of the Japanese Twitter, they're like, it's just the hashtag. That's all they tweeted. And I'm like, oh, I know what that is, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like meaningful too because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's like an immortal love, right? It's what it
Yeah, it's
translates
like, oh, that's like the feelings that
Or
the fans
immortal
have
heart,
for
yeah,
her,
yeah.
or whatever.
Dude, like this is like really random, but I recently just rewatched. I mean, recently, like the last couple of days, finished rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, like the dub version, because like a friend and I were having this conversation about how like some dubs are just as good, right? And so like that's one of the ones. But okay, the reason why I bring it up is because he ends in the dub the episode or like the series where he's like, oh, and then through all these experiences, you can like. You built this heart, like this heart full of love, a Full Metal Heart. I'm like, oh, Fumetsu no Kokoro, dude.
That hashtag though.
Yeah, dude. I was like, oh man, like
Can't
that's
escape.
I can't. I was like trying to just watch this like, I mean, I still cried because it's like a pretty show, but I was just not trying to think about idol shit for a while, and I'm like, when he said that, all I could think about was Fumetsu no Kokoro. I love, love, love.
So sweet, man.
I'm
I wish
I'm about to
Mayan
make myself tear
would
up.
have a hashtag when she graduates too, man.
Mayan's gonna have some dumb hashtag.
Like,
dude,
it's gonna be like
something
my
just-
like her mayonnaise thing. It's gonna come back.
No, that's less meaningful, dude. This one's actually
Be
like,
like,
oh yeah, dude.
Mayan, dude.
It's like there's a lot of meaning to this one, but not the freaking mayonnaise one.
It's gonna be like a whole bunch of Japanese people hashtag mayonnaise in English.
God damn
Mayonnaise
it,
planet.
mayonnaise.
It's gonna be like Mirai no passport, dude. Or some stupid shit.
God damn it. Oh man. Shit.
What a synchronicity, dude. I don't.
Hashtag synchronicity. Not
Hashtag
as
girls
cool.
rule.
And I actually really like this song, so.
Yeah, dude. I like both versions. I like the Tofu Beats.
Yeah, Tofu Beats needs to
Version.
release the
Alright.
Nishino Nanase only version.
He's
Dude,
only
yeah,
played
I was
it
gonna say
twice, I
that-
think.
Because I know
That's
he
so-
has
that one's
that
so
thing,
good.
dude.
Yeah.
He like plays it all the time
Mm-hmm.
when he does
When
DJ
he's,
sets
doing
and
his
stuff.
DJ sets. Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like it'll mix into her version.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he's DJing and stuff.
Mhm.
But
I
the
think
actual
recently he
like
played
track,
like the full thing.
yeah, like he would play like a majority of the track too, right? And it's not just like
Yes.
you
So
know,
he has it.
It's a little clip. Yeah, he has it. He just needs to release it. Freaking Tofu
please.
Beats,
Maybe on graduation day.
She's leaving us Tofu Beats. Give us something.
right? Just
Give us an immortal heart. While love, love, love.
that's all we want, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go check out that song. It's cool, man. I like it.
Fumetsu no Kokoro by Tofu Beats.
Tofu Beats. But yeah, Nishino graduating.
Mm-hmm. What's next, guys? Who's the next face? Who's the next majority center?
Yeah, right.
for the group?
Who's next? now?
Offshore Mirai, dude. What is it? I'm trying to think of?
Offshore passport.
So here's the thing with like the Nogi Senbats, right? The Fukujin never change.
They just get replaced.
They just keep
never
adding spots for them, dude.
yeah they
every time
just
there's an
grow the size of the Fukujin, right? And this is the second Fukujin to graduate, right? Rip Ikoma, she actually fell out.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mai was the first one, right? Now Nanase. So like, will they keep? Who's gonna take her spot? Is what I'm trying to say.
See,
Right.
lore-wise.
Lore-wise.
Lore-wise, it should be Ozono Momoko.
Oh yeah, Nanami. I forgot about Nanami. My bad.
Oh yeah.
No, not Ozono.
Nanami was
Yoda Yuki, because it's like that's how they pair them, right? Whenever they do a thing, it's like
Oh yeah, in the beginning.
Mayan and Momoko, and then Nanase and Yoda, right? But like I feel like there's I don't know, like they're so arbitrary.
Oh yeah,
Right,
especially
right.
those two. Like I feel like Momoko and Shiraishi were a little bit more natural, but then the
Yeah,
ones kinda like,
yeah.
oh, I guess they're putting us together.
Well, yeah, they act like Mayan and Momoko actually have some kind of relationship.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though Momoko is kata omoi, dude. Did you just watch that showroom?
Nah,
What
dude.
So sad. Like Momoko had a showroom stream, and she was just talking about like her senpai or whatever, and so like
Was she just like I just like
like a caption? I mean, not a question came up about like Mayan or whatever, and then Momoko's like, "Oh yeah, Mayan hangs out with, like she's very close to like Matsumura or whatever, and like they're very, like their love is like mutual or whatever." It's like, but with me, I really like her Mayan, but it's it's kata omoi, dude. Mayan doesn't give her like the same love back.
Not because Mayan loves her like a little sister, dude. You know. But she's Momoko's trying to go in for that good. Dude.
Oh, word.
She's looking at that Mayan and Matsumura relationship. She's like, I want me some of that, dude. But Mayan's like, nah, dude, you're just a little goober emoto, dude.
Right. She's like, Mayan loves Ikudon and Machu, but me, that kata omoi, dude. Poor girl. It's okay.
That's a Nanase song, dude. Oh.
But yeah, Eddie, like the Nanase and Yoda pairing was more of like straight up like senior and junior kind of thing, right? Chad is saying like Yoda is closer with Ash.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let's just make it Yamashita, the new person then. We can just go with that.
You just want her because she's hot, dude.
So you think?
Boy.
Oh, she's my favorite third gen, so.
By now, 3 Fukujin have left,
Umezawa's
right?
fine, too.
Like those three who have left have never dropped out of the first or second row, right? In the formation, and so it's either gonna be Yoda. Maybe they'll put like a permanent third gen in there.
Do you think they're gonna push Yoda more than Momoko?
I think they already do.
Yeah.
She got a photo book. She got a drama role. Momoko is just a goober. But I like Momoko more.
But I mean, Yamashita was Sailor Moon.
Yeah, then they're gonna hear her sing and be like,
Yeah.
maybe go back to the.
Never mind. Umezawa? How about Umezawa? She's been doing a lot of stuff.
What about second gen? Can they get some?
Yeah,
love
let's get some.
Oh, the forgotten generation, dude. Rip.
Jeez. Rip, dude. Oh man.
Let's get Aya on there.
Ayane.
Get Yamazaki Rena, dude.
Oh, there we go. She got that.
So
Chugoku.
cute, dude.
Go.
I think it's gonna be a third gen. The time for
that
the
just
second
makes
gen
the
has
most
passed. Unfortunately, they're like staple.
Miona's usually
unders.
second row, right?
She like.
She's like,
alternates.
yeah, she alternates, yeah.
Who?
Miona.
Hori?
Oh, Miona, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she went from like when she centered
The chosen second.
Barretta, like the single after that, she like fell, like she was like back row or something, and then the single after that she wasn't even in
She
it.
was under, yeah.
And it's like fuck.
Oh, I like what chat's saying. The return of Ki-chan. Let's make.
I was about to say that. I was legit about to
Keychain
say that. I was
Lego.
waiting. Yeah, I was like, well, Ki-chan coming back is timely.
She was always like second row, first row kind of thing, right? Oh, it's like she was second row, right?
Yeah, I think we just need more permanent second gen in the lineup, right? Like
Yeah, 'cause
Hori is kind of the only one,
Yeah.
right? The
And
other
Maichi
second
is,
gen's kind of
Third, second row.
yeah. Maichin's on the back row though, so it's like the back row's never safe. That's where all the changes
yeah.
happen, right? You can fall out of the second row, I mean the third row, and then maybe come back again.
Like it's just so sad. But every time I go and I check stage 48 for the list of second gen members, I'm like, oh yeah, there are more second gen members than I remember, dude. Because I just keep forgetting about them. I'm like, what? How many of them are left? Like 4?
How many are there? 4? But there's like 12 of them.
Yeah. It's like 6. There's 10.
There's 10.
Chat says Ranze. I'd like Ranze in there.
Oh, Ranze.
She was
She
cool in,
was going up. She was going up for a while.
I thought she was great in Influencer. So,
Influencer, yeah.
but yeah.
I mean, she's in Synchronicity, so maybe.
That'd be good. Ranze's young.
What about that Millie Love, dude?
Oh, Million Love.
The what?
Media, dude.
Media, Watanabe Media.
Oh, okay.
It was like I can't remember which B-side it was, but her
It was an under.
they all had nicknames. Yeah, oh, it was Unders. Yeah, she was like they all had nicknames, and then hers was
Million
that
Love.
Million Love, dude. Because Miri,
Uh-huh.
and then the odd character is I. right? So
So dumb.
That was when Kawamura was still in the group.
When are we getting?
Oh man, Roti, dude.
Lottie.
When are we getting a Maya Center song?
Oh,
We Boy and I know someone who'd be very happy to see that happen.
Josh? Yes.
Yeah, dude. Been waiting.
Like, give me that.
No,
Hideshi
dude.
singer.
Everyone's the world's most famous Maya Oshi, dude. Nick.
Nick
Oh yeah, Nick.
San, dude.
No, Nick Oshi hand
He
already.
might Oshi and a Yutan, dude. That's all.
He did. He already
I don't
did.
blame him.
He
I don't
already did.
blame
Oh,
him.
see, I
dude.
told you. Yutan is the best.
Dude, as soon as like the members were announced, and then we were on we were playing D&D. I freaking knew it. I was like, dude, that U10, dude. He's like, who?
Oh, remember
You'll
when
know
he was
soon.
like, guess who the members will be? And I was like, Saito Yuri. He was like, yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, dude. We're like, oh, you gotta be careful for that one, bud.
It's over, my guy. Fished them before they even like anything
That's
happened.
impossible.
But anyway, good luck, Nishino Nanase,
To go back.
in the future to go back to our
Yeah.
graduation.
Please make an announcement when you start your Instagram.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Mm.
I hope she
It's-
stays in Nonno,
Mm-hmm.
and then starts.
Yeah. So that's some way we can see at least see her a little bit consistently through Nonno,
So
and
many,
then pick up. Yeah.
so many good models on Nonno, dude. Takeru Rena. That's right.
Making it relevant, dude.
Araki Yuko. In
Ooh.
there.
Yuko.
Yuko, dude. So, we got a question in chat real quick. What's your favorite memories of Nishino Nanase? I know
so
mine.
many. Is yours the skydiving? Or no, the
No.
bungee jump?
Mine is the striped pants.
Oh, the start.
It's the best. I can't show anyone right here, but you know what I'm talking about. If you know Nishino Nanase, you know what I'm talking about.
She had that first just like.
To give a little so it was still when it was still Nogizaka Tedoko. There were like 4 of them. It was like Nishino, Mayan, Matsumura, and like Mai, I think, or was it Hashimoto? Anyway, they all went shopping
It was my mind. I think it's my mind.
for like they all went shopping for like regular clothes or whatever. And,
Let's stop by H&M. Let's go to Zara's.
and Nishino picks these striped pants. Like, yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? And then like they all buy their clothes, but like back at the studio, they actually put it on for like
To model it.
to model it, and her pants were like incredibly tight, dude.
Like there are skinny jeans,
And they were
and
like,
then there are these pants, dude.
yeah, like the other girls got like jeans that would fit or whatever, right? And it's like, oh yeah, it's pretty slim fitting, but hers was like skin tight. So she has like this bag or this clutch, and she would just like hold it over her. It's like, nope, I've made a huge mistake with this
That
one.
thigh gap, dude, too strong.
Yeah, that's my favorite memory.
You lewd boy.
That was like the first time I really took notice of her, because before she centered, right? She was like, "Oh yeah, she's that cute one," right? But she was like all shy and shit in the background,
Really quiet. Yeah,
crying
yeah.
crying over fat pigeons and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That was also a pretty good.
Yeah, I love fat pigeons.
She's like, "Oh, this is kind of weak," but they're like, "What the fuck?" I love when there's like fat pigeons. That's also a good one. If you don't want to be lewd, then that's a good one.
Yeah, fat pigeons is good.
Mhm.
I'm gonna miss all of her drawings.
Oh yeah.
Like Nogizaka people drawing was always some of my favorites. And like honestly, like of course you enjoy like watching the people that suck,
Watching
like
Ikuta
Mayan and
and
Ikuta,
Mayan,
Ikuta
yeah.
and stuff, yeah. But like I don't know, having that Nanase
Yeah.
art tossed in, you're like,
Yeah, it's always good to have like the contrast of the good artists, right? Now, like all of them are leaving. Marika's
dude.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
Nanase's gonna leave.
Any third gens that know how to draw?
I don't think the third gens have been featured that way yet.
I think I've seen Denshan draw on like 46-hour TV.
No.
I think
So,
so. I have to
yeah.
double check.
What is,
I'm gonna miss Doya-san.
Oh, Doya-san. Doya-san right here.
Oh, it's on the calendar there.
That's why the last day, it's all Doya-san.
What about you, Josh?
There's so many moments. There's like this. There's the bungee jump. That's when she like transformed into who she is now.
That is the tallest bungee in the world or whatever.
That's like her defining thing that like
In Macau. Yeah.
switched the there's the reptiles that she likes, and how
yes.
she always befriends them while everyone else runs away.
Yeah.
There's just, I feel like there's a lot of good moments, and even like she's kind of like dry with the humor, so like when she like says something dumb to someone or like to the host, it like hits really hard because you don't expect her to say it.
She's like surprisingly mischievous. I think like that gap is really, like, I really enjoyed it. Like
Yeah,
when they
cause
went to
she's quiet, so when she becomes mischievous, it's kind of like, oh, where'd that come from? That's funny.
like oh, this little kid, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
like when they're in Guam and then Shitaro is being like really shitty, just arbitrarily giving out points and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so she started like sucking up to Shitaro, but like in a joking way. And he's like, this girl knows. All right, you get 10 points.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was like, oh, it's fun because you always like, for me anyways, I associate her with being like this like innocent, very demure young lady. But she's like, nah, dude, she's a little goober that lets JoJo and does a pose every fucking music station, dude, just walking down.
That's also really good. The JoJo poses.
Yeah, dude, every time I see that on Reddit, I'm like, you guys have only scratched the surface.
Another thing that sticks out for me is when she, I think in Nogichu, like they were like, oh you guys all lie, right? And then Nanasa's like I haven't lied since like I was this year old, and she seemed like honest about it, and then they're like, you're lying, right? She's like no, like I try not to lie and everything. So I thought it like revealed a little bit about her personality.
Yeah. So those are some of our favorite Nanase moments.
What are yours? Leave it in the comments down below,
Oh.
so we can have more than one comment to read in the post. In the pre-show.
Please, let's have discussion. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. So.
Yeah.
So let's move on to more current events. We're done with the graduations, guys.
Okay, can all relax now.
For now.
We've made it
What?
through. For now.
For now.
Well, I'm just saying, it's bound to happen again, dude.
Oh, I think.
Wait, I certainly
Like, not
didn't
for today's
expect
show.
Yone to announce her graduation like a day after Nanase
Yeah.
did. I was like, what the hell is this,
What's
dude?
going on?
But yeah, let's keep going here. So Suzuki Ayane and Sasaki Kotoko are going to be in the stage play of Kemono Friends. It's a continuation, I guess. Kemono Friends 2, Electric Boogaloo. They're going to be the silver and gold foxes in the play, and so they've released the visual for it, and they're like in the middle of the poster, man.
Yeah, dude,
nice.
all featured. They're the biggest ones and shit, dude.
Yeah, so Ayane is the silver one, Kotoko is the gold one. Kemono Friends 2.
They're the main characters, right?
So cute. No, they're not. I don't
They're
think
not?
so.
Really? But they're,
have
like, front and center?
idea.
I don't really keep up with Kemono Friends, but I thought the character, like the little cheetah or leopard girl, I don't know, like the cheetah girl.
The one that's up top on the snow.
Yeah, I thought she was like the main one.
I don't know.
It's like her and then like the little safari looking girl or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't follow this thing, dude. I don't know, but either way, they look super duper cute. That I know.
And so, I guess this has been going for a minute now, right? It's
Oh, has it?
because this is part 2, man.
Oh, yeah. Did we talk about the part 1?
No,
No.
I think we just talked about them doing it, but there wasn't
Yeah,
like any promotional
yeah.
pictures or anything.
We talked about them being cast.
Yeah, because I remember that they're on a music show and they did one of the songs too.
Yeah, and that's from the past Kemono Friends
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's more, guys. And now Nogizaka has infiltrated.
Sailor Moon. Kemono Friends.
Kemono Friends.
And now Hot Gimmick.
Hot Gimmick.
With Hori Miona starring
Oh.
in the new film adaptation of this popular shoujo manga.
Yes.
Let's go. I know nothing about
Finally,
Hot
James.
Gimmick. I don't know anything about Miki Aihara or her work, but I will watch the shit out of this, dude. Let's
Let
go.
me read you the plot here.
Oh.
The story revolves around Hatsumi Narita, a passive 16-year-old girl who lives in a company housing complex that is ruled by the tyrannical Mrs. Tachibana,
Oh, Mrs. Tachibana.
the wife of the company's vice president. How a family behaves in the housing complex can affect an employee's status in the company. What? When her promiscuous younger sister Akane thinks she might be pregnant, Hatsumi gets talked into buying her a pregnancy test. Unfortunately, things don't go exactly as planned, and Hatsumi is blackmailed by Ryoki Tachibana, the arrogant teenage son of the powerful Tachibana family who bullied her as a kid into becoming a slave. That is a very long sentence.
Okay, so it's gonna be, I'm guessing, like every Asian drama where it's like a poor girl, right? But she's super earnest and works hard, and she's super pure, and the main guy, like, is gonna be some jerk, but he's rich and handsome, right? And then through them being together, he learns to not be a jerk. But then he'll also have another friend who's even more of a jerk. And then he will become the main antagonist.
Oh.
And then like the guy, but then for some reason he falls for the main girl too because she's earnest. It's like every drama, dude.
Yeah, see, so if we look to the wiki here, there's the Tachibana family, right? Where that dude is. And there's also the Odagiri family. And you have a one Azusa Odagiri. And who is an old friend of the main character.
That's all I need to know.
They were very good friends when they were younger. He always protected her from Ryoki. There you go. That's the love triangle that will happen.
Yeah, so he's the good friend who's like always been like the nice one, but he's gonna get screwed over because that's just what happens.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Sorry, Azusa.
And so,
So is Hori playing?
Hori is
girl?
the main character.
So she, as the description says, going to become a slave.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Not in that way, Josh. Jeez.
Yeah. Don't be nasty, dude.
What type of manga is this again?
It's a shoujo manga, not an arrow manga, dude. Jeez.
It has nothing to do with the eroge Tyson Hot Gimmick.
If you search for Hot Gimmick on Google, you will get like this manga, but then also like pictures from a game. It's like an arrow game, and it's like,
Oh yeah, that looks hella lewd, dude.
is this the same thing? Like what?
Oh yeah.
So it's it's an old game or something. It's
I would have mixed feelings about Hori doing this, dude. Like part of me be like, no, Hori, please.
like one eye open. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you search, like if you Google it in Japanese, Hot Gimmick, it shows more of the arrow game than the actual manga.
Really?
Yeah. So do not be mistaken. It is not the same thing. Not to be confused with the lewd.
Just has the same name.
Yeah, it just has the same. Well, it's not exactly the same either. The
Well,
manga's just Hot Gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So just be careful of that. It's not related.
Yeah.
But I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see Hori get some new work.
Should be cool.
Especially starring in a
Yeah.
film adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see like the promotional work or like her dressed up as the character and things like that.
Yeah. The promo visual stuff should be released sometime in the next couple weeks. You know, got to build up hype for that movie. And yeah, it should be good. Obviously, it's going to be released sometime in 2019. So
when is that zombie project going to release? They haven't said anything, right?
It's gonna release whenever it releases, Mr. Box. I wish we knew more.
Care.
Yeah.
So yeah, should be interesting. Jimmy's gonna go watch it and give us a review.
I'm gonna fly to Japan just to watch it, and I'll fly right back to tell you guys all about it.
Great.
Okay.
Next up on the current events, Nogizaka46 will be releasing their 22nd single on November. November 14th is the official date. No other details have been released. They just announced it at the end of Nogichu, I think. Nishino Nanase will... Who knows?
Hopefully,
maybe center.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot
single?
of time. If her activities end at the end of the year, then she will be in this single, right? This comes out, you know, more than a month before. So, it's
unless she's like just dipping before the single.
Unless, you know, she doesn't want to end but the news thing says that her activities with Nogizaka will end. Or her it'll be at the end of the year, and this is not at the end of the year. This is in November, so I would imagine it's her graduation single.
But then the events continue afterwards, so maybe it'll lead up to
all
graduation,
like the handshakes and stuff
like
that.
Yeah, but you know, the handshakes can cut off at the end of December or whatever.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
like she's only gonna do these dates.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't have to do all of them.
Yeah,
but as far as like
if it's already scheduled, right?
Promotional work for the single, then why not? She's still in it, you know. If anything, this is the song they'll perform at Kohaku. Like if you know, this is her center single, which probably has a very high chance.
Or at least we'll have a graduation song in it.
Yeah, I mean that's what they did for Nanami, right? Like Sayonara no Imi was the song they performed at Kohaku. So we will see.
Man,
Nanami
still hurts.
Right?
So this will be like her center single, and she'll have a graduation song.
Yeah.
If it's anything like
Nanami, right? Naimono Nedari is still...
It's still good. Still good.
I think it's good because it had a different take on the solo song ballad. She kind of... Like, Nanase actually has some pretty decent solo songs. Like, the melodies are nice. It's very, melancholic.
I think she always had, like, the best solo songs.
But, but they were all, like, slower. So...
You know, Naimono Nedari aside, I think Nanase had the best solo songs. So I'm like, I'm looking forward to seeing what they drop for her.
And we kind of talked about this, how the Senbots would look, right? But what do you think is gonna happen for this one? How many members are there gonna be for this one?
All of them. No unders.
No unders.
Oh shit!
Shit. So Jikochu de Iko had like 21.
Okay, I was gonna say like 22, but 21. Okay, you think they're gonna keep that, or they're gonna go for more?
I think they will keep this number.
If this is the Kohaku lineup, well, they always switch them out for Kohaku anyway. They always add people.
So I mean, like for the performance, they will all be there. But as far as like the main, like A side lineup, I think they will keep it at 21. Like Synchronicity was 21 members, also.
I can see like 21 or 19.
19 maybe.
I don't know if they'll decrease it.
Yeah.
Seeing how they're trying to like make more younger members more popular.
Right, they gotta put in some third gens in there.
Yeah.
So first gen members from Jikochu Deiko was Akimono Manatsu, Ikuto Erika, Inoue Sayuri,
All the second and first row are going to be there again.
Saito Asuka, Saito Yuri, Sakurai Reika, Shiraishi Mae, Takayama Kazumi, Nishino Nanase, Hoshino Minami, Matsumura Sayuri, and Wakatsuki Yumi. Who's staying? Who's going?
Who's third?
They all stay. The first gens never leave.
Okay, the first gen are... So second gen is Shinichi Mai, Suzuki Aine, and Hori Miona.
Hori's probably staying. Shinichi's a toss-up.
Well, actually, Yutan
Yeah, I don't think Yutan is...
or Ayane might drop out and they'll put in someone else. The third gen's kind of weird, though, because like, they did, like... There was a lot of third gens in Jikochu Deiko.
Yeah, there's Rentan...
Umezawa,
Momoko, Yamashita, and Yoda.
Mm-hmm. Like the most popular ones, right?
Yeah, but since Kubo is on hiatus, they might...
She's coming back, right? Next single?
Or is she coming back?
She was only gone for a single, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything else from her hiatus.
I thought it was just for this single.
Oh, okay, then she might be back. I don't know.
If I remember right. I don't know.
Okay, so let's just say that like 3 people from that we named are out. Which 3 people would you like to see come in?
Honestly, I want to see a second gen.
Oh yeah.
Or Maya. Let's
go.
What a Maya. It seems like they just like pick and choose like a random second gens to be in there, like a.
Yeah. All right, INA, you'll get this one. Okay, now it's Renachi's
Let's
turn.
roll the dice. All right, now it's you.
You know, they might put in like Kotoko or.
I think Kichan has that opportunity.
Kichan, yeah, is very likely.
A nice
Ranjin
return.
might.
Ranjin.
Maybe Yamazaki for that Chinese that she knows, and since they're going to Shanghai, right, for the concert.
Interesting, yeah.
I don't know if she spoke Chinese.
She speaks like a little. She had a teacher teaching her.
I see. Yeah, so I don't know. Most likely, Ayane is out, and then they add someone else. Because for the past like few singles, Hori and Maichun have been like consistent second gen members, and so they just add.
So Kichan, Kubo.
One more. Like Kubo's in, Rentan is out probably, right? Because Rentan technically replaced Kubo for that one.
Sorry, Rentan, my child. It's been good.
Rentan. She has more opportunities. She's a young person.
Yeah. It's time to go back to the nursery, you know.
Yeah. So probably Kichan, since she was gone. Maybe it will come back.
If Kubo comes back, she'll probably be there.
Maybe, I don't know. Yutan might be out. You know, someone like... Who's in first gen nowadays?
Higuchi? I think Higuchi's under right now.
Yeah, someone like Higuchi maybe.
I feel like they always flop.
Nakarakana.
Oh yeah. Is she under right now? Or is she in Senbatsu?
Yes, she's under. I think she's under.
Rip Kawago and Maya. Only ones that don't get flopped around.
Kawago maybe?
And,
I haven't.
and
When has Kawago?
Mojo.
Right? Like when was the last time Kawago was in a
Like long time ago, no?
I don't even.
Was it?
I don't remember.
Beretta. That's the only one.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
What about Nojo, dude? She hasn't gotten any love since
Nojo,
Seifuku no Mannequin, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Long overdue, my guy.
There we go. That's who should be the next one.
Nojo? Oh, it's time.
I really doubt it though. At this,
It's time for the
rate,
Nojo Ami, dude.
There's like some guy sitting in the management office is like, we bid our time, but now I summon Nojo Ami.
It's impossible.
My grandfather's idol group has no weak members, Kaiba.
I summon Nojo Ami.
It's impossible.
Oh, it's impossible.
No Joami, obliterate.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so stupid.
And when they have all three members, Nojo Ami, Kago Hina, and Wadamaya, it makes
NogiEigo.
Speaking of Nogi shows, not NogiEigo, but an old fan favorite will be coming back. Just in a couple weeks, we got
Yep.
NOGIBINGO. Can you believe it? 10
10.
already.
Wow.
NOGIBINGO 10.
There's been 10 seasons.
Has it
Oh
been
my god!
like
I
5
feel
years
like we were.
since the first?
I feel like we've
NogiBingo?
been on.
This is insane.
I feel like the last one was like NOGIBINGO 5 or something.
Right?
It's just like, oh god, we're on 10.
I feel like 8. I feel like 7, 8, 9 went by real fast. I think they were like one after another. I think that's why it felt so fast.
Well, no, like the last 2 years, they've been alternating, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then before
NogiBingo
that, it
was
wasn't,
always
was it?
on like winter and summer or something, right?
Dude, I have no recollection.
But I think there was a year where there were 3 NogiBingo seasons.
Yeah.
I have no recollection of 9, dude.
Isn't that the one where they
9
went
was
to the gay bar?
Oh, that's right.
yeah. It's like
Oh,
oh,
man.
like you think you've seen everything Nogizaka, so like they went.
That's the only episode I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah,
That's the only
yeah,
episode I
They
remember.
made Nogizaka do all these new things. I think. I don't remember.
They also went kickboxing, right?
Yeah, that's when Kaz took a kick.
Oh, she took,
yeah.
took the Thai kick.
and she was like, "Oh,
yeah.
I got you."
okay.
Okay, bitch.
Ooh, okay. I know what I'm rewatching before the season starts, dude.
Yeah, but for NogiBingo 10, they're doing a completely new thing where all the episodes are going to be location shoots. Akanen
So
is
ramping
crying.
ramping up last season.
She's like, bitch, I'm barely getting my first one. And it's not even the overseas tour. Neru stole that shit from me. Fucking bitch. And now NogiBingo 9 is just going to do nothing but location shoots? Fuck out of here.
This is some bullshit. Yeah, so they've already filmed the first location shoot, or I think the first 2, maybe. You can see
Yeah, the one
here,
with Yoda crying, right?
There's
like,
that,
being
and there's
surprised.
the one with Momoko and Manatsu and Maichun, and when Wadamaya, where they went like camping or something.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. They like caught fish and cooked it or something, right?
Yeah, so it's all location shoots over here, man. It's Shiri's Hatsuno Oru Roke, dude. Let's go. All location shoot all the time.
That should be good.
Yeah, it will be interesting. No more of that studio crap.
All action.
All action all the time.
No need for subs, Ovi. Well,
Which is, I guess, cool. I don't know. They started to like recycle a lot of the segments, right, from each season. There'd be like 1 or 2 location shoots, but there's always like the Moso episode,
Yeah.
right? And then
Maybe they'll have an on-location Moso episode.
probably just a
probably.
little twist on the Moso.
Well, they did
like
that
a
last.
maid
They
cafe
did
or
that
something.
a couple of times, right? Where they were out like at a that snow cabin place or whatever, the resort.
Right.
Right. So they could do something like that. Maybe. Ooh, maybe. Okay, this is just me getting excited. Maybe it would be at like an onsen, dude. Because you know the Eto Misa one will be like her in a towel and shit, dude. Just like, oh,
With a beer
Well-
in her hand.
yeah, dude, why don't you come in? You know.
Damn.
And then you know, like for the not as lewd ones, it's gonna be like eating like the dinner, like the fancy what is it called? The kinmedai.
Mhm.
You know, like seem like, oh, I'm so glad we can spend this time together. But I don't know what's more sticky, dude, this food or you. Something like that. You know they're all corny, dude.
So yeah, NogiBingo 10 will start October 9th, obviously replacing the other bingo show which just ended this week. So we get like a week or 2 break and then we'll start it up again. It's been the trend.
I feel like we haven't had it. NogiBingo 9 was last year, right? Because they
Yeah.
skipped 2 times, right? No, they skipped 3 times, right?
Yeah, because we had
we had
Bingo,
Bingo, and then the Boat Girls Bingo.
Boat Bingo.
Boat Girls,
and then
HK
Bingo.
HK Tingo. Yeah.
Hakata Bingo, most recently. Now we're back with Nogi Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, because usually it's been like every other one, and now it took 3.
Yeah.
Too many, dude. I didn't even watch the Boat Girls or Hakatas.
I watched
not
half
that
of the
bad.
Boat Girls. It's one of those things where
explained.
like, oh, I forgot to watch one episode, and it just kind of like
spirals out. Yeah, exactly.
But I did watch the Hakata Bingo. It was actually pretty funny. I know most people hated it because they focused on like comedy or whatever, but I like Japanese owarai.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Like not so much the variety, but like owarai, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was them like learning owarai stuff, and you see how you see who's funny, like who's witty in the group, and the ones who are really bad.
See, I barely keep up with the shows that we're supposed to watch for this show. That's my problem, dude. Like well, I had like a lot of family stuff this week, so like for the TV show roundup, I watched one show. So sorry.
That's why we're here. We'll give you that round. Anyway, the NOGIBINGO 9 DVD Blu-ray is actually being released in October.
I'll go look at the secondhand bookstores and see if I could find any cheap DVDs.
Mm-hmm. The little cover for it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
They have like gems. You thought there were only 5 Infinity Stones?
It's 46.
Thanos.
It's like 2 gauntlets and boots, my guy.
That's how we beat Thanos, dude. You got 1. We have all 46 gems, dude. All 5 pieces of Exodi.
Nogizaka so powerful.
You have a gauntlet. We have a Maya.
We have a Maya.
Yeah, so it'd be cool. It'd be nice to see another NOGIBINGO.
Yeah, I kind of miss my boy Ijiri, dude, with Nogizaka.
Yeah. The last few bingos had no Ijiri, so what has he been doing?
Oh, dude, I feel like that big scandal of him announcing that he doesn't actually like dirty jokes.
Oh man,
It was just too much. People just couldn't take it, dude.
It's all been a lie. God damn.
I mean, you see how he actually is with the girls when they're not recording, and you kind of see that.
Behind the
He's
scenes,
like, he's like a wholesome uncle. You know?
Yeah. I like how all their hosts are very, older family member type character. Except Shitara, he's like the shitty older brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what's good about it, right?
Yeah.
But that kind of bleeds into our next topic, which isn't a very, very happy nor funny, but it's there nonetheless, and I do think it kind of warrants some discussion. So we all know Nogizaka's regular show, Nogizaka Under Construction, is hosted by Bananaman, and one of the members of Bananaman, Himura Yuki. Apparently, an article was released bringing to light his sexual misconduct. Apparently, the incident was from over 16 years ago. The girl was 16 years old at the time, and I think he was he just turned 46, so he
was like 30 or something like that.
20. Yeah. So and so I think one of their shows already got dropped, right?
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
HK.
It might have been the eating one. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, dude. It's awkward, especially considering that they host a show with a bunch of idols. You know. Yeah. Like.
So the publication that broke this is Friday.
Yeah. And they're known to be like fairly reputable, right?
Yeah, they're not Bunshun, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh shit, this might be true or whatever.
I think his management already kind of made an apology.
Okay.
The last I kept up on it was that they had announced like that. Yeah, he did in fact.
It did happen.
that he did have a relationship with this person and that they're sorry.
Yeah. So
and I don't know. I think the thing that is making me kind of upset about it is like you have to separate the guy. Like I think he's a fantastic comedian, but that doesn't like bleed into this. You know what I mean? Like a lot of fans have been kind of coming to his defense and like trying to like smear campaign on the chick in reverse. Like, oh well, why is she bringing it up now, dude? She's just trying to ruin his career, and that could very well be possible.
We've seen it happen in past celebrities.
Yeah.
But the simple fact is, he still did it though.
Yeah, it still
you know what
happened.
I mean?
So it's he's not excused from it just because.
Like her reasons for bringing this to light now have no bearing on the fact that he did it, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, and apparently the situation was she originally lied about her age.
Oh, her dad lied about her age.
Yeah. She said she was like 21 at the time, but before they started any kind of relationship or like any kind of physical contact, she did apparently admit to being actually 16. But then they still continued on with their relationship and eventually became friends with benefits. I think is like the easiest way of just calling that relationship that they had. Dude, it's really shitty. I have no idea what's gonna happen with his show with Nogizaka.
So, from what I've been seeing, Bananaman's in a lot of shows, obviously, and they're in a lot of shows with a lot of comedians. So he hosts one with I don't know what show, but he hosts a show, or he's part of a panel on a show where a lot of comedians are, and they tell a lot of jokes. And so apparently after this news broke, all that happened on that episode is he got made fun of it by the other comedians.
Like the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time they like picked on him and shit. But and like I don't think I mean like a few shows might get dropped, but I don't think,
the backlash is going to be like
the backlash is going to be
ruining.
So huge that he's going to like lose all these jobs or whatever. The thing is, like, I don't know what's going to happen with Nogizaka shows, right? Since
considering they're not old men comedians that he's joking around with. They're underage girls, which and I can even understand if this is like, and I think this is why people are trying to defend him, is like, this is a thing that happened 16 years ago. It was like a one-off thing as far as we know, right? And I don't know, maybe I'm like speaking personally because I had a teacher that I was actually very close to in high school, and then eventually after I graduated I found out like it actually came to light and he went to like court and everything like that because he was having relationships with a at the time student, and then and like the dude is like a really nice guy, and I to this day I still like I loved him as a teacher. I think he was like a great person, but I'm not really going to defend that action either. And I can get like, the idea of him wanting to put that behind him, but I feel like until like something is actually done about it, you can't really put it behind you unless you actually paid the price for what you did. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about just like a little slap on the wrist, like, okay, we'll get made fun of by your bros for a little while for it. It's like, I don't know, dude. Like he didn't go to jail. He didn't like serve any kind of time or any actual real actual punishment for what amounts to statutory rape. So that's like, I don't know, man. It's
I mean, if it was taken to this level, is there no court system that he would have to go to, or is this just a rumor? Or
I don't know how the Japanese
how does this
I don't know
because there's
because here you would have seen it in court first, right? You would have
right,
seen it.
Obviously their laws are different from whatever is here in
Mm-hmm.
America. So
like, do they just say like, oh, that happened, haha? Anyway, moving on.
I mean, for all we know, maybe it's gonna go under investigation first. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know if there's any kind of laws like that make like these kind of like allegations like time sensitive or not in Japan. I know here in America there aren't, right? So regardless of how back an incident was, if it was like a matter involving an underage person, then it's still go to court. But I'm not an expert on Japanese law, but I just like, and I'm saying this as like someone I consider like a fan of him as a comedian. like, dude, if you really want to put this behind you, you gotta like face the law and like make things right. You know, if you want to move forward, right? Like, I think the idea of like, okay, I have, just give them a pass. I hate that. You know, it's like
at least like have something happen to him, you know, and not just like let him slide or whatever.
Oh yeah, statutes of limitations. Thank you, Diz, in the chat.
Was it like 15 years or something like that?
I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure if Japan has that.
I remember watching a drama about statute of limitations where like this detective guy, he would revisit these crimes after the statutes of limitations are up. I don't remember. It was a while ago. There was like a drama about it. So if they made a drama about that, I'm sure there are statutes of limitations in Japan.
If I could read what Nick and Stefan said about the situation.
Yeah, they would be more in.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm really curious
in
what
that
they have to
industry,
say.
so.
Yeah, so they said the percentage of comedians who have sex with underage girls is ridiculously high here. And Nick said, actually, not comedians or actors, men in general, is pretty normal here. Himura isn't even a scandal. And then Steven said that I think he'll be saved by the fact that it was 15 years ago, and then that's how they settled the situation. So I think, I don't know if the laws have something to do with the fact that it was 15 years ago or something. I think
it's also. I mean, it's hard because I love Japan, and Japan is I love so much about the culture, but when it comes to these kind of like laws, it's very backwards, very not in favor of the victims.
Yeah.
You know, at least from the pattern I've noticed.
Yeah, from like the stalker stuff.
It's just how like Japan is with their like societal stuff, right? The cultural norms, I guess, of Japan.
So it sucks. I mean, I think because of that, I'm not sure if I'll ever like truly feel comfortable watching him. You know, like because I think like a little bit will always be in the back of my head. You know.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, but I mean, I certainly don't think, especially considering how he is with like how the girls have been with him.
Yeah, I've only seen like a professional relationship at that point. Like he acts like a comedian and everything.
Yeah, but like you know, like backstage or whatever, they're very like they're cool, right? It's not like he's trying to, you know, he's not trying to go for that ass or whatever. Like backstage, you know, they're also he's like married now and shit. So I'm sure his like his
wife knows
perspective has changed, right? Hopefully it has. But yeah, that is like a concern, I guess, for the fans. Like whenever he, you know, it'd be like a joke or whatever, like, or when he does like something like hentai like right on the show, it's gonna be kind of like
exactly. I won't be able to laugh at it like innocently anymore.
Like when he was joining the club and he says, "Oh, don't worry, I won't look at you like that."
Yeah.
It's there's got to be that feeling, right, for every fan.
It's like underground.
Yeah. So
or I don't know. Maybe the majority of fans just won't care because you know, like they're Japanese or whatever, right? So it's like.
Because I mean, what is age of consent over there? Someone said it like in chat.
It's like 13 or something.
That's it's like that's like the age of consent for like Japan as a country, but most individual like districts and cities have their own. And I think for Tokyo it's still 18. I know this only because I got so annoyed by everyone being like, "Oh, you know, age of consent's 13 in Japan, dude. They're fucking pedophiles." I'm like, no, you know, it's still, once again, I do agree with Nick because I do see a lot of things. I think that's in Japan that's very much kind of like a not a big thing, but legally it's still a crime. So
it's kind of people kind of just like gloss over it, you know. It's like, oh yeah, that happened, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? We're in America.
Certainly nothing we can do about it, you know. And it's I mean, at the end of the day, it sucks to say, but I don't think our opinions on it matters that much.
We're still gonna not watch it live on TV and just watch it afterwards, and
so I can talk about it on my little podcast every week, you know.
But you know, if they get removed from Nogichu or whatever, I guess don't be surprised. The chances of that happening are pretty low.
But if they don't get removed, don't get surprised either.
Yeah, it's
if you guys are watching this on the YouTubes, feel free to discuss and share your opinions about this. But considering the topic and the nature of it, let's keep it civil. That's all I ask.
Yep.
All right, like no one be gross and no one be mean, please.
Mm-hmm.
But
tank
from that note,
Uh-huh.
Speaking of a comedian and sexual misconduct, it's time for that TV show roundup.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh.
Of course, this is our segment of the show where we recap some of TV shows from our favorite Sakamichi series idol groups. We have a lot of TV shows this week.
Yep,
That's why
so let's go ahead and start.
Man. So, of course, we have the regular ones we usually cover. Hiragana Oshi, Hiragana Show, Keyakitte Kakenai, Kanji Keyakizaka Show, and Nogizaka Kojichu, which is Nogizaka46 Show. But this week we had a lot more stuff like NogiEigo and Keyakizaka46 Show. And also the Yoshimoto Zaka Show, might I note, would be an interesting watch maybe for some.
Oh.
I didn't watch it, but
What you heard?
what they did this week, it's the Yoshimoto Zaka 46 ga Ureru made no zen Kiroku. So this week they showed the selection process. Well, not the final announcement process of like the members.
Like picking the last members,
yeah,
right? Like
so
the
it was
people who
kind of
made
like they had like a show.
So why did our boy not get chosen?
I didn't
Why
watch
did
it,
they-
man.
Why did they sleep on Masa?
I'm just saying this might be good to check out if you're interested in Yoshimoto Zaka. But yeah, they had like the venue and like the members were called up one by one and they gave a little comment or whatever. So it might be interesting to watch. But we got Hiragana Oshi now, Hiragana Keyaki's weekly show, and on this episode they brought to life Iguchi Mao's snack bar, which they've been kind of.
Oh, that's right. I was looking forward to this.
They've been kind of making jokes about it, and so they made it real. So in the snack bar we got Mao Mama, of course, the part timer Manamo, and their bartender. It doesn't say his name is Kasuga. It's just the Masta, which is a bartender. And so Waka-chan, who is not Wakabayashi, walks in. He's like the regular to the bar. He's like,
it's like those dramas where like you're the person just walking in and then like you see all the regulars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that type of environment.
It's that kind of It's like he's all tired. He's walking in. Like, what's going on, Mama? And so the first visitor comes. It's Tomita Suzuka, the real person. So they're all talking, and she has like a concern. Okay, Tomita, what is your concern? And Tomita's like, oh yeah, I'm an idol, but I also wanted to be like a monomane geinin. Like, what do you think about this? Let me do some monomane, and she does some monomane.
Oh,
she does a
she does
Ken
Hirai
Hirai
Ken?
one.
Oh, dude, I love Ken Hirai monomanes, dude. They're the best.
There's a guy on YouTube who just sings all these popular songs in a Ken Hirai voice. It's great. You should look for it.
Oh, okay. You need to find that and send it to me.
Well,
I love it. There was this guy who used to stream on Nico Nico who did like if Ken Hirai were like anime main characters and shit, dude. It's like Bankai. Yowai na. Ken Hirai no Bankai yowai na.
Yeah. So yeah, she does her monomane, and they're like, oh, okay, whatever. They keep talking. Waka-chan does a monomane or whatever. And so in the end, we get a comment from the bartender, the Masta. It's like, what do you think, Masta? And he's like, you should try to doing it at a pub first before like trying to be famous. Like, okay,
yeah. Drunk
cool.
people are more easily
Yeah. I think that's
like,
what he
entertained.
means.
Right?
Like, okay, next person walks in. Well, it's like more episodic kind of. So like when the second person walk in, like Pari-Pichan's gone.
Yeah.
They walk in like one by one. So the next person is Kakizaki Mimi, the real person.
Ooh, tiny teeth, Senbots. Let's go.
Big ears, let's go. And so her concern is like, man, the members say I'm buriko, man. I act all childish and shit, even though she's one of the youngest ones. It's whatever.
It's like, do you though?
Do you? And yeah, they're like, okay, so what do you do? Like, oh yeah, she winks and stuff at people, and so they're like, okay, wink at the bartender, the master, and he's all like cleaning his like glass and stuff with the rag and everything. She like winks at him, and he like can't keep his cool. He's like, oh man. It's like, okay, a comment from the bartender. He's like, she winked at me, so now I am Memi Oshi. Like, what the heck, dude?
Nice, dude. He appreciates the tiny teeth, dude.
The last person is Kawata Hina, and her concern was like, yeah, like I don't know what to do when I'm like on TV and stuff. Like my real personality won't come out or whatever. She's like really shy and stuff. And they're like, oh, you know, backstage when she's not on like in front of the camera, she's like pretty loud or whatever. They're like, okay, like try to say something loud, and she like screams it. Yeah. Like, oh shit. And so they're like, oh yeah, go try doing that. And so the bartender's like, okay, it's okay. Sometimes you don't have to speak. You know, sometimes I don't say anything for like 2 hours on TV. He's like, that daijoubu. And that's the main segment of the show. At the end, there's a performance of Konna Seiretsu o Dare ga Saseru no Ka by
cool.
First Gen. It's a track off Hashiridasu Shunkan. And I actually watched this whole performance because I was watching Iguchi being so stiff. She's like... There's like the choreography. There's not a lot of movement. They kind of just stand in their place. And so there's not a lot of instances where she could be blocked by someone else. And like in the formation, how they're standing, it's like... There's, I don't know, 6 or 7 in the front, but like in the gaps. Like Iguchi's in the back row. And so like you could see her pretty clearly if there's a wide shot, and she's like all stiff. It's so funny, man.
Watch it alone for that.
Yeah, recommended watch. If it's anything from that show, you need to watch this. You watch that performance because it's like a pretty cool song, you know. Like Kyonko's there, she's all singing with her deep ass voice, and it's like all cool. But then you can kind of see Iguchi like some of the angles, like she's behind. She's like, so good. Anyway, go to the next show. Keyakitte Kakenai is a kanji show.
The only one I watched because it was subbed.
There we go. And,
I've been busy, so I was like, all right, pop this one
they're
up.
finally doing the pair location reward thing. If you remember the episode a while back where they did all these battles by for like the pairs that the fans requested, right?
I completely forgot about that, dude.
And this is where Nagasawa-kun and Neru clutched out the win from Sugai and Nen.
Ate that big old bug.
Yeah, she consumed the bug. And so for this location shoot, they went to Korea. Hooray, Kankoku, dude. Because if you remember, the first place prize was they get on a plane.
Yeah, dude. So they went to the Can Coke.
Yeah.
If you're wondering what Josh is gonna look like during his trip in Japan, watch Nako and freaking Neru try to speak Korean, dude.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be me completely.
Pointing at a
안녕하세요.
Yeah, so they went to Korea, but they only had a day there. It's like the flight from like Tokyo to Seoul is like 2 hours, right? Or something like that. It's not incredibly long.
It's a short flight.
A day trip is viable, but not recommended, I guess. They only have a day there, so they don't have a lot of time. They only actually have 4 hours to actually do the location stuff before they have to, go home. And so they're just at this like market area. They're like trying all these different street foods, like using their broken Korean and like a book to ask stuff.
See, at least I'll use Google
what's,
Translate.
What's inside this? Oh, it's a croquette. Oh.
Oh, I know what that is.
I like when they go up to that dude. I forgot what they were buying.
Oh, the fish, like the kimchi fish stuff, like the pickled fish.
And then he like straight up answers in Japanese.
Japanese.
And they're like, oh.
これは魚です
They're like, oh. Wait, they get some smoothies and stuff. Nako's like, I think Akanen will like this. And Akanen's in the studio's like, you bitch.
Like, oh yeah, dude, it's not, there's you can tell they didn't add anything to this, dude.
No,
like,
no
dude,
additives.
it's all just Mu Tenka all the time, dude.
So like the staff is like, hey, yo, we're running late. We gotta go do all this other shit. And they're like, okay, they're like hurrying up, and then Nako gets stopped by the ice cream. She's like digging in the thing. She's like trying to pick out the ice cream, and the store person's like, hey, don't do that.
Close it. It's been open for like 30 minutes.
You're gonna melt all the ice cream, you dumb bitch.
She's like, oh my bad. So like, they're buying all these snacks and stuff. And the next area place they go to is this like fortune teller cafe. It's kind of weird. I guess that shit's popular in Korea now.
I think fortune telling is just popular with girls in Asia in general. So they probably found this one who's supposed to be like notorious for being very very accurate with her readings or whatever, right? So it's like this. Yeah, she goes to Neru. She's like, "Oh, you're very smart, or aren't you?" And they're like, "Oh fuck!" And then they're like, oh. 16 and 17 was like a difficult year for you. Like, oh fuck, she joined Keyakizaka when she was 17 years old. Oh,
I was the fortune teller's a fan and shit.
She watches all her shows and shit, dude. She's like, oh, do you like quiz shows, don't you?
Yeah.
You're trying to be you're trying to beat someone at eating fast, aren't you? But
totally am.
Very competitive.
They kind of had similar fortunes, right? It was like, just be patient today. Now it's gonna suck, but in the future, y'all will be Gucci.
Yeah. Word. They also asked.
Well, what about for the group?
Yeah.
And it was the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, lady.
Yeah, she's like, she said, you know what? Like in 2 years, the group will become stable. So maybe that's when we'll stop bleeding out members, dude. I don't know.
Right. Maybe.
Hopefully, maybe that's when Shiro will come back.
I don't believe in this stuff, so.
Neither do I, but you know.
I just like the face that Nagasawa-kun made.
Oh yeah.
She's just thing, like, what the hell? What the hell is this?
Like she's doing the ritual and shit, and Nako's just like,
yeah.
And they like took up so much time at this cafe. They're like, we're even running even more late, and so like the last thing they did, well, not the last thing. The next thing they did was they got on this boat ride. And they're like eating this ice cream thing or whatever.
Shaved ice, right?
And then the staff is like, all right, it's time to like yell out the window of the boat. Like your feelings or whatever about each other.
What you truly feel about each other.
What the hell? This is kind of weird. I don't know, man.
Where's Yonetani to regulate this?
Right? And so they're like, I like how you're like nice and shit.
Yeah.
I too like how you're nice.
Like, okay, let's go back to eating the ice. So the last thing they did is they ate dinner or late lunch, whatever. And it's just a discussion, or they're just talking. It's just like the other pair location ones, right? When they go eat, they just talk. It's like, oh,
this is cute. You find out that like Neru kind of like she doesn't know quite what to do with the senpai kohai relationship since she joined the group technically later.
She's like, yeah, you guys. And Nako's like, what, really?
Yeah.
Nah, we just homies, dude. She's like, oh no, dude, I still think about it.
Yeah, just talking about
it's
why,
good. It's
like
cute.
why
It's
they
cute.
joined and stuff like that. And so back at the studio, they got the souvenirs for Tsuchi and Sawabe. First, they got the spicy cup ramen. I assume that's the same cup ramen that everyone's doing with those YouTube challenge videos.
Was it the same one?
If it's the same thing, then I've eaten it before.
No, because it might be the same. But theirs was more brothy, I think.
Well, yeah, because it's in the cup.
Yeah.
The ones we ate was in the
Oh
package.
yeah. Those are different. Yeah.
Package, yeah.
And just like whoever made it drained the water out. It's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
So Tsuchi tries it and he's like, ugh. Sawabe tries it. Oh, it's great. But then, inside he's dying. They also got some socks for Sawabe's baby. And then a visor for Tsuchi. And there's like these things on the side that like flap down. He's like, holy shit, I look stupid. Yeah. Next week's episode, though, or the captain's location shoot. This is what everyone is looking forward to.
Wait, what did you write in the
Akanen finally gets a location shoot.
Finally.
We did it, guys. It's only been 2 years.
We did it, man.
We fucking did it.
We did it. Yeah. They play in the water. Some water sports. Fun times.
Looking forward to it, dude.
There's like the end. They go to like a matsuri and they're like wearing the yukata. Let's go. So that was Keyakake. We had a Keyakizaka46 show. This is usually the other group show, but once in a while, Sakamichi series will come in and take over.
Get a little love.
For Keyakizaka46 show is basically a Keyaki Republic recap. It's like that Nogichu kind of. Right? There's a Nogichu, not Nogichu, Keyakitte Kakenai episode where they kind of did the same thing. But this focused more on the actual concert. We had the captains do a commentary, and they went through the whole set list and kind of just said stuff about it. We got some comments from the members, hiragana, and like second gen, it's like their first time performing with kanji and stuff. So they're like, oh yeah, our senpai, I used to watch them at home and shit. Now I'm part of the group.
I used to watch them 6 months ago.
Yeah. There was a nice like interaction with Kumi and Sugai before they did the big engine with everyone. I think everyone enjoyed that one. They're like, oh yeah, that's cool, man. So yeah, they're talking about the set list. It's going down. Hiragana was like super hype because they only did like 4 songs. So it's like, yeah, put in all your energy in these 4 songs, guys. We got a comment from Kumi and Katoshi. Like Kumi's talking, but Katoshi's there, like she's like trying not to cry. It was so funny, but it was like really cute at the same time. She's like making this face, like trying, no tears. They're like, what the hell? Why are you crying right now? It's like, oh well, I just had the thought like, it'll be cool if like only Hiragana can do this too. Like have a concert at Fuji Q, whatever. It's like, oh, I wish we could do this too. And in the end, they showed a full size of Ambivalent, which did it on Keyakitte Kakenai too, right? I don't remember.
Yeah,
I usually skip the performance, so we've all seen Ambivalent anyway. So that was that. A nice little recap.
About.
It would have been cooler, I think, if they sent the reporters. You know how they usually do that shit. But not this time. Anyway, next we got Nogizaka Kojichu. This is Nogizaka's regular TV show. And on this episode, Bananaman, they crash one of the tours in Miyagi. Yeah, they're like running into things. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a few hours before the show starts. So they're out there to hang out. Not like, they didn't do the undercover secret disguise thing this time. They just straight up came in, and Ikuta Matsumura and Saito Asuka were there. They were like, hey, what's up? We'll show you around. And so they go to the outfit room where all the outfits are stored. And it's like every member's outfits are lined up by whatever song they're gonna perform. So it's like easy. You can just grab it. Like the shoes has like their names written on it. This one says Asuka. It's like, why is it in hiragana though? And so next they go to like the room where they get the massages. And like there's a list of names.
Yeah, this is the best part.
Of like the members. And I was like, oh look, there's Maya's name. Right? Baka on it.
Yeah.
So it's like Maya Baka and stuff.
That's funny because she thought I was like, in the beginning, he's like, oh, let Himura get a massage too. And then what he put after? He put Debu after his name.
Fatty.
It's like, oh, there's Maya. Oh, Baka.
So like Higuchi and Inoue are there. They're all getting massages. Or like they're like all in off mode. Yeah. Like how Inoue's just like, oh yeah, it's them. Yeah. She's just like chilling. Like, whatever.
Yeah. Sup guys?
Yeah.
Like talking to him. He's like, hey, what's good?
Yeah.
I'm not an idol right now. Go away. Anyway, they go to the makeup room. Obviously, this is where they get all ready and stuff. Maya is there. And they're like, yo, someone wrote stupid after your name in the massage room, dude. She's like, what? Oh, man. Even after 7 years, man. They're still making fun of me, man. This is some bullshit, man. A few of them are there. Like, Kaz is there. Getting her makeup.
Like, they're like, who is that? Oh, that's Kaz.
Oh, it's the three showing them around already did their makeup, so like they're ready to go. And like Miria's there, Million Love is there, fixing her hair, and it's all green and shit. Yeah. Like, yo, what the hell? That's your hair color? It's like, man.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you guys are here.
This is whack,
long
dude.
Story.
I look like Shrek and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, she was like Shrek me time.
Oh, it's so good because like she thought it was like, all right, Miria.
All right, Shrek.
Do your best, dude. And he messes up her hair. And she's like, this fucker, dude. Yeah. He's just like, ah.
Yeah.
And her hair's all like, after all that, dude, she was.
Right.
After all that work. Anyway, the next area they go to is the food, the catering area. Got all these cup noodles there. Representing, you know. They also got the ice cream.
It's like all the brands.
Yeah, all the commercials, you know, all the stuff they're endorsing is there.
Can we just be on commercials so we get free stuff like that?
Right? That'd be dope, man. I want free stuff.
See, we'll just be on commercials and be host of an idol show, and then we got it made.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been joking in the chat about how shitty it would be as a idol show host. Like why is every episode of Nogi now just NogiEigo?
Don't. NogiEigo? No. I mean, Nogizaka Kojichu.
According to the chat, we wouldn't even get past the Don. We'd just be trying to explain the game to them the entire episode.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to another video. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another video.
We only have 5 minutes to film this one because we took all the time explaining.
But yeah, the catering area,
it's truly under construction.
The real catering area is like on the other side of this door, and it's all like crazy and nice and done up. There's like all this free shit they can just grab.
Oh, you want some iced coffee? Here you go.
All right, some iced coffee, some juice, you know.
Some smoothies. Here you go.
And then they have the gyutan, the infamous gyutan booth or whatever. Where like in past episodes they're like, yo, we get the ticket for the gyutan, and each member only gets one. If you lose that shit, no beef tongue for you, dude. But Bananaman, since they're guests, they each get a ticket. And so they're making the gyutan for Bananaman. It looks all good and shit.
They like cooking in front of him and everything.
Yeah, and then freaking Himura drops one. I was like, oh my
like first one about to try. He's like, oh.
And then he like drops it on the floor, and then like the gyutan dudes, they're just like, this guy, so disappointing.
Do you know how much tongue there is on a cow? I mean, it's actually pretty large, but still, it is limited
they were like
quantity.
Thick cuts of gyutan, dude.
Oh, damn, dude.
Yeah, and so the rest of the members, they go to prepare to start. And then they do the engine, and the Banana Man tries to join. They're like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Hey, gal.
Yeah, Kichan was like trying to explain it to them, and they're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Too many
community
words.
Conversation.
Come.
I remember the first time Matsui Rena had to do the engine, and she was like, holy shit, this is so hard.
Yeah.
In my group, we just say yay.
Yeah.
And so, it goes to a segment where it highlights the they're doing like this collaboration with the Kyoto Nippon Festival. And so like it shows like Kawago, Sakurai, and Yamashita will do some flower arranging. It's like for arts or whatever, I don't know. And Akimoto will help produce a food menu. We'll see what happens with that later on. This is a completely separate thing.
Yeah. It was like out of nowhere. I was like, okay.
But yeah, like Matsumura asks Bananaman to help do the Kageana to get everyone all hype.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna be here. Be useful.
All right. Do something.
And so it continues next week where it actually shows the concert and Bananaman in their VIP seats. So
getting all hype.
Should be cool next week. Yeah, so that was Nogichu. But we have more.
One more show this
so
week.
Many shows this week. Oh my god.
So many.
Go ahead.
That's NogiEigo.
I didn't watch NogiEigo.
They do similar to what they did last time. Higuchi reporting, and then Maichun and Yu-Ten stuck with the homework. Shinichi was like, yo, I like gyoza. I'm crazy about it. And she says, it's because I ate is fun. That was her explanation of it.
Good job, Maichun.
And she gives a recommendation of a place to go for good gyoza. And then Yu-Ten's like, yo, I'm crazy about Twice.
Oh, she is.
And then like shows her collection and everything. And then she's like, oh, you gotta go like, you gotta do the TT.
You're about to call me out. I did that shit wrong, dude. I did this, but yeah, you got it.
This is the gangsta TT.
Yeah. and then the teacher was like, oh yeah, it's like TT, right?
No,
he's like, no. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Then Higuchi goes to
Remember when we thought that shit was Trick or Treat, boy?
Yeah, dude. So here's the story. When Twice first released that song, music video, it was all Halloween themed, right? And it was near Halloween. Like, it was in October. We're like, oh, what does TT stand for? Oh, probably Trick or Treat, man. Look at the theme of this music video. You know, Halloween.
Back when we said, when I guessed it on your guys' channel for J-pop fans react to K-pop before the Slope Club days.
No,
and
it was
just like,
it was TT like crying, like.
Yeah, dude. The comment section made us feel so dumb, dude. Like, fucking dumbasses think it's Trick or Treat. Nah, dude, it's crying face. How do you not see that, you dumb bitches?
Man,
Basic
it's a Halloween
J-pop
theme,
fans.
man. Shut up.
Man, look at y'all J-pop fans, dumb as fuck and ugly too. Fuck. I'm just making all this up, dude.
TT is still the best Twice song. I'm a potato, but yeah, please go on with NogiEigo.
All right, Higuchi goes to a Gaikokujin bar, or cafe. My bad, cafe, not a bar. And she's like, "Oh, what's good on the menu?" And he's like, "Oh, the falafel." She's like, "I have no idea what you said."
Falafel?
Falafel tenani.
Tenani.
She did say that. And then she's like, "Oh, let's go see like who else is here." So she like tries to fish this guy. His name is William. And she's like getting real close, like going like this. And he's like, "Oh, okay, she's into me." But it's like, nah, she's just
dude,
playing
you're just getting fished, dude.
And then it's like, oh, trying to explain falafel. It's like, oh, it's this, and also has hummus. And she's like, hummus, like the soccer player? He's like,
James Rodriguez.
Yeah.
The Colombian player? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hummus
so
tenani.
She eats some food. She eats the Thai curry. And then, And then he's like, oh, so why do you like Japan? And the guy's like, in America, like, everyone's rude, but in Japan, they're nice. and then she's like, all right, let me teach you a Japanese word you might not know. And he's like, oh, okay. And she's like, hi, gu, chi, hina. He's like, higuchi hina, what is that? He's like, me!
He's like, higuchi hina te nani?
Yeah.
What if he knows, dude? He's like, oh, like, hima-chan, totemo daisuki yo. Itsumo onjite masu yo. Hima-chima suki yo.
I kind of like this format where she goes out and talks to people.
Yeah. It's
Apparently,
like
next week's format is different, and Nick says he really likes next week's format. He said it's the best format.
Oh,
NogiEigo.
right on. Cool.
So
Alright,
look
so
forward.
looking
look
Wait,
forward
forward
to
to
it.
so Nick was in this episode, right?
Yeah. This
Okay.
is the next segment. It's basically riddles. So we continue the high school quiz game, and what's in the here? What's in the middle of New York City?
I don't know. What?
Jimmy, what's your guess? What's in the middle of New York City?
people.
No, it's York.
You're stupid.
That is
That's
the
basically
worst
what-
riddle.
That's
Holy
basically what-
shit.
That's basically what the riddles were. So, if you want to see some English riddles and Shinichi get all of them, then there you go. And that was NogiEigo.
All
All
right,
right.
Nicholas, we're gonna have a talk. Get on
Did
Skype, all right?
Nick make that riddle? Oh my goodness.
No, I don't know. I don't know if he made it, but
We're gonna have to talk about these riddles you're green lighting. All right?
what's the first thing you do in the morning?
Open my eyes.
You got it.
All right, these riddles are a-okay.
Literal ones are terrible. Anyway, that's the end, right? Is that it?
Yep, that's the end.
That's NogiEigo.
Hey, real quick, guys. Breaking.
Nani?
Not variety. Check out this overture cover that just got
Okay.
posted
This is
while we're doing the show.
Overture number 16 featuring Ikuta Erika. Will be released September 28th. Will feature
So good. Photoshop a little heavy, but so good.
It will feature Nogizaka, Keyakizaka also. 40 pages. Is that what it means? 40 pages of Nogizaka and then 28 pages of Keyakizaka stuff. Overture is quite good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I'm gonna pick up some copies. when I'm
Scroll
over
down a little bit more for the people in the chat, dude. Oh, look at that.
Y'all just want to see
on
her
it, click it.
chest. Is that why? My god. You lewd boys.
there. I didn't say anything.
Iku-chan's not even known to be like that. Come on, man.
Come on,
Dude,
Jimmy.
it's the
full
gap.
blown Jimmy today. Jimmy is full blown today.
Yeah, you guys didn't read the chat, dude. I sealed James in like the
like,
Nine-Tailed Fox, dude.
That was it today.
I wish she didn't have those overall things.
Oh, what's this turtleneck doing here? We don't need that either.
But yeah, that's cool. I think like Overture seems to have a lot of substance, you know, like interviews
Yeah.
and
The
stuff.
pictures are pretty good too.
It's a very meaty
Meaty book.
magazine. Yeah.
Like if I worked for a magazine, like in Japan, Overture would be high up there for sure.
Oh, here's a good picture.
There's some more
of her.
shots now. Yeah. Is it the one with her in the jacket?
Very ikemen.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
look at that.
That's equal right there, dude.
Oh yeah, that's
true.
cool. Completely.
Come here, bitch. With her finger.
Oh, Rika, get over here.
But yeah, that's cool. That does it at the end of the show. But here's the thing to check out in the coming week: the next episode of Necroma's Witching Hour
Witching Hour.
will be next Monday, right?
Yeah, dude. Yep. Please
They
check
did
it out.
Yeah, they did a after hours where they talked about ideas, and you might see someone from Slope Club on an episode in the future. So.
Oh shit! There we go.
Oh, you piece of shit!
Jimmy, congratulations.
Make
Could it be
happen.
the one of us that's going to Japan?
I don't know, maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see.
But
But yeah, go check it out. It's gonna be on before our next episode, so that's why we gotta.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
yeah, they're great girls, and we all love Nick, so it's the perfect combination.
If you guys follow Necroma's Instagram, there's a few offshoots from the
There's
first
one
episode.
there's one of Hina eating a Tootsie Roll. She's like, looks like bunny poop. She eats it.
Yeah, maybe they'll provide more behind the scenes content on their Instagram, so keep an eye out on that. Stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That does it for the episode this week.
Hey,
We
thanks
got
for
through
watching,
the
guys.
tears, guys. Good job. Good.
It was all last at the end. We got the whole cycle of emotions this episode. We got tears, happiness, laughter, lewdness, and
It's a long one, guys. Thank you for sticking around.
Back to the way it used to be.
Check out all our stuff YouTube,
Reason
Slope Club. Twitter
I'm
is the
down.
same.
on bended knee.
Instagram is slope.club.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that subscribe button plus the bell so you know when we go live and have new
You
episodes.
can even hit follow on Twitch. And if you hit subscribe on Twitch, then you support us directly.
And new videos. New videos coming soon on YouTube too. Thank you for watching.
And then, yeah.
Bye.
See you guys later.
Bye.